throughout the entire year.
The entire year, they're just trying to figure it out as they throw a touchdown pass.
Touchdown! 7 on the board to Draymond. Steph trying to get free. Going to free up Quinton Post, but there goes Butler right by Clingan. When he's matched up there, that is
things that you just have to enjoy. If you appreciate basketball, as Sharp is a guy who played JUCO, started out as a defender and turned into the superstar player he is now.
And Kearse talked about the chaos that this man, Draymond Green, who gets you in front. Caleb Love, rookie out of Arizona with the drive and the miss. Portland 2 of 7. Butler to the rack and 1 as he hits the deck. He's gotten more minutes as of late. Everybody has really, because they've had so many injuries. Jeremy Grant out again. How about Clingan rolling down, who's been more offensive minded, really shooting the 3 this year. #1 3-point shooter. And also developing that 3. 7-0 run for the Blazers. Moody leads it for Payton over Clingan. Never really looking up at the back. Curry, nope. Clingan, who's among the leaders overall in rebounding throughout this season. Moody got another one right in front of the Warriors. The other way after a 7-0 Blazers run. Cook looking for help. Sharp backed up over Payton, the outstretched arm, but doesn't. Santos. Curry.
Wow.
How does he do that?
You tell me.
Portland, pace-wise, has played at a slower pace as of late. Good post-up. Williams off the feed from Cook. 10 field goals for Golden State so far in this game. Podziemski just came in. So way to announce yourself. Butler recognizes he's got Hansen there. Kicks it back. Melton. Yep. Straight away. The 7 of 30.
It's great for these young Blazers.
Played 16 minutes in the game 2 nights ago as Love buries the 3, and they need more of that. Just the second 3 of the game. They're 2 for 10 now. Horford. Yep. Long distance for him.
Baskets or get out and have that ball hopping again.
Drew said it felt really good a couple of nights at Kerr's bench. Repair trying to stay with Steph. Green was active early, comes right back in, hits another one. Down in the corner. 36% for the game so far, Portland, but Repair, nice little baseline jumper stops that. Hesitated. Don't know why.
But the ball stayed.
Nope. Another chance. Anthony Melton to the left, hand up and under. Nifty move for Melton. So the only player to ever give up 50 points in the game 4 different teams.
No, I wasn't out there long enough. They took me out. They were like on a 15-0 run on me. I was out.
They're shooting like you tonight. The Anthony Melton TV scheduled tomorrow on ESPN. The Cavs at the Sixers, Nuggets, Mavs. Then Thursday Prime Video, Grizzlies, Magic, and the Rockets, Knicks, Warriors. NBA.com. Or side out for the Warriors. Richard, national champ in Florida, nails a 3 coming right in off the bench.
And you have to feel good if you're a Warriors fan. Middle of a homestand, they've come out with a lot of energy and brought this crowd into the game.
Sharp, the fadeaway to answer. Boy, they needed that.
Can knock you off a rhythm and take you off kilter. So I couldn't imagine missing the time that he missed.
Melton in traffic, gets it off the glass and in. Repair. In and out. Podziemski back in for the Warriors. Finds some room inside. The floater up and good off 1 foot. As we approach the 2.5-minute mark, Podziemski, nobody steps in at all to challenge.
Somebody shooting a 3.
Oh, I thought he was going to look to shoot. Tried to get it to Steph. Love plays it up left for Shaedon Sharpe. Yep. How many times have we seen that this year? Man can fly.
And it never gets old, TG. You can throw it to the sky, and Sharpe will somehow come down with it.
Richard over Sharpe. Got it right in front of the bench. Nope. Holiday with the rebound. 10 turnovers for Portland. Obviously trying to change that. Holiday The three Warrior who played in the first half who did not score. 0 for 1. Shaedon Sharpe opens up the third. Sissoko got Green off his feet. City backs up. Buries it.
Sitting close on that attempt.
Post also trying to get on the board. 0 for 1 tonight from the floor. Moses Moody stops, pops, and had it changed by Clingan.
And now Portland is putting stops together in a row. And this is when they're at their best, when they can get stops and strike early.
Jrue Holiday was looking for somebody. He said, why not just let it in the third quarter? Butler steps back in the corner, and that's a 3 for Jimmy.
Offense and make plays.
Sharpe creating against Moody, just finds a way.
In the last
quarter, Curry trying to get it going. Just hasn't tonight.
And even that miss was a little bit different than how Curry misses. It shows you he's a little bit out of rhythm.
Kamara doesn't miss. The answer at here comes Jimmy Butler. Curry, pump fake, reloads, got it. And will it? Hansen again, Steph with the hands, they do take it away. Payton, after Steph looks over here, and we different ways for this team. Just came back a couple of weeks ago. Love having him back in the lineup. To the left hand, never grabbed it with the other hand, right past Williams.
That's that old Steve.
Tipped away. Another turnover for Portland. 17 in the game. Podziemski buries the 3. It's a great start to this third quarter for the Blazers, but Golden State with the answer. Williams will take this 3 over Horford.
But that's a veteran.
Horford the swing. Melton steps inside. Going to work in the paint. Contact.
Blazers come out in the zone just to try to mess with the rhythm of the Warriors.
Quick ball movement to the wing. Long 3. There is Melton on this lineup. 14 in the last 15 games that Steve Kerr has settled into, but it's not just a starting lineup, it's a rotation pattern as well. Out, back in again. It was last year when they acquired Jimmy Butler, and it really changed this team in so many ways. But at that point, after a couple of weeks, Steve Kerr's comment was, look, it's not about Kuminga, it's where does he in single digits in a game. November 16th against New Orleans, he ended up with 9.
And Portland comes out in the zone again to try to disrupt rhythm, but it doesn't matter for DeAnthony Melton.
Here for DeAnthony Melton. Sharpe answers with this.
Well, coaches always keep you aware. Doc Rivers is really good as Love dances with the rock, gets it to Cook for the 3.
Make sure we stay in that playoff picture the second half of the season.
Because just like a bad possession, coaches know a bad game can trigger other bad games. It's Moody, who they've been waiting on to get back on track.
First year here, but out of Winston-Salem State. Caleb Love. So obviously, it's going to take you at least a game to try to figure out what you're going to do without him.
To ever play.
Yep. Seth out with that injury. He's played a couple of games in a big game here against Oklahoma City at 14.
It was a step in the right direction.
And maybe with those veterans, it's the second oldest team in the NBA. Come playoff time is when the motivation kicks in and you take it to a different level.
Especially when you've been a champion.